better than this.
What a play!
Lets you eat ice cream for breakfast, but only when your mom's away.
Father's Day is a day of honoring our fathers.
The greatest gift I ever had came from God. I call him Dad.
To my dad, you're someone to look up to, no matter how tall I've grown.
Any man can be a father, but it takes a special person to be a dad.
Happy Father's Day to all you fathers out there.
Yesterday is Daddy's Day, and there are a lot of dads in the house inside the Big Dome. And why not? We have an exciting game in store for all the fathers here. And here they are enjoying inside the Air21 Coliseum together with their loved ones and waiting for the match between the Air21 Express and the Barangay Ginebra Gin King. So to all the dads out there, relax, enjoy this game, the gift of the PBA to all the fathers.
Trying to avoid elimination. Pinaba sila ng standing. Now to Kagiwa for three. Miller 3-point shot. And just like that, Willie Miller has taken the lead back for Barangay Ginebra. Hesitation move. Acrobatic layup is good. He's asking for a foul. Now it's a foot race. Miller against Mendoza. Saves it for Kagiwa.
Kagiwa and Miller, that tandem is really something else.
Both of these teams playing with a lot of intensity, playing with a lot of passion, which is great to see.
This is what basketball is all about.
And the fans love it.
Well, of course, you have two imports out to give in victories to their respective teams. And of course, also another story here for the squads is former players meeting their former teams for the first time. Of course, Billy Mamarel facing Barangay Ginebra for the first time now in an Air21 uniform, and Mike Cortez facing his former team. Hello everyone, happy Father's Day. Richard De Rosario together with Dr. J, and happy Father's Day, Dr. J.
Thank you, Richard, and to you too. Also to Kalay Garcia, I promise.
Oh yes, happy Father's Day, good Coach Kaloy. And let's get down to business right away, Dr. J. Let's take a look at the team standings, and we'll give you a clearer picture on how important this game is for these two teams.
Well, you can see Ginebra still there at 9-7, solid in 5th spot, but not yet guaranteed that they will make the quarterfinals outright unless they can win the ball game today. So it's a very important ball game. On the other end, for Air21, they're tied right now with Barako Energy. They only have 2 games left tonight and against Rain or Shine, while Barako has got some tough teams. They've got to go up against some Token Tex, and I think they're the A's for their last 2 games. So they wouldn't want to be the team that would be out, or at the very least you'd have to have a playoff or a knockout for the team that will lead this tournament. No?
Yeah, so you're getting tighter in our team standings, and let's review what happened in the first meeting between those teams. It was a heated affair, and a lot of free throws taken, especially by Barangay Ginebra.
Yeah, that's too much. 49 free throws given compared to 20. That's more than 2. That's almost 2.5 to 1. And they scored 40 points, so the discrepancy there is 28 points. And it was a very, very close ball game. Some people feel that, they themselves feel that Air21 really should deserve that ball game, but they just lost it, in the end game.
Of course, they had different personnel at that first game. And to join us in our discussion, telling us more about Air21, let's go over to Leah Cruz.
Thanks, Richard. Now for the Air21 Express, Coach Yang Giao told me that for the past 2 to 3 games, they haven't been scoring well. They haven't been getting their shots, actually. So he hopes that today they can really get their shots to go in this ball game. In fact, it's one of his keys to winning. He wants to balance off their scoring, meaning the locals must make their shots. What happens is that their import, Leroy Hickerson, attracts a lot of attention on defense. So this frees up the locals, but their shots haven't been going through. So today they have to attack the basket and make their free throws, as well as stop Ginebra's guards. All their guards, from Kagiwa to Helder, Brand Miller, Tubit, and Cortez even, are all potent scorers. For the inside scoop on Barangay Ginebra, let's go over to Patricia Hizon.
Thanks a lot, Leah. Eric Mank, who was the best player in their last game against Air21, is still on a day-to-day basis because of that right calf injury. And of course, he's still missing this game tonight. Now, Willie Miller also has an injury. He got a right, or rather a left foot tendonitis from the last game, but someone like Mank will be playing tonight, especially because this squad is bent on clinching their outright quarterfinal seat. Now, Coach Zhang shared that Air 21 is really dangerous. They can play well any given night, but he's worried about his own team being up and down and still trying to find their stride. So the key for them to this game was to get the right flow. Air 21 likes to run, score in high numbers, so they got to put the stop on their transition. Then at half court, they really got to outwork Hickerson. Richard, Dr. J.
All right, thank you very much, ladies, and happy Father's Day to Vince, Patricia, and Leah. Happy Father's Day to your papa. All right, let's take a look at the starters for both these teams.
Yeah, in baseball, they like to say, "Who's your daddy?"
Who's your daddy? Huh?
Who's your daddy?
And Leo will give us the answer later on.
Leroy Hickerson coming in, and we have more stats about this guy later on. He's really done well for this team. Actually, the fourth import to play for the Air 21 Express in this tournament, while Barangay Ginebra itself, they're playing with their third import in Denham Brown. No? And his record so far is 1-2.
Yes.
Not really something that you would like to blow about, but they're hoping for better things in the future.
Nice thing here in our Father's Day celebration are the starters are getting actually some gifts from some kids here.
Baliktad,
at the venue. Oo. Ngayon masarap pag first five may regalo ka. And of course there's a mini basketball court there that fathers with young kids would surely enjoy playing. Yan, mahingi nga mamaya yan. Si Coach Rowell lang kumuha ng mga balon.
If you look at this starting 5 unit here for the Barangay Ginebra Kings, si Rico, father na rin yan.
Yes,
He's got a daughter there. And nakita mo hindi nag-start si JJ Helterberg. A lot of people are still saying na medyo masakit pa yung kanyang knee. So he still has an injury. And they will medyo provide nila, they will try here to use Willie Miller, the point guard. And Tubit is the guy who's really suffered with playing time with the entry of Cortez, Willie Miller, then Kagiwa coming back into the picture. So baka gusto naman ni Jogyo Chico, start na maganda si Ronald Tubit.
Yan naman, si Commissioner Sonny Barrios, of course, meron rin siya regalo.
Swerte siya.
Swerte.
Paano tayo?
Oo nga eh. Eto, haharangin ko yung chubby na kid na yan at hihingi rin ako ng regalo maya-maya lamang. At ito na ang ating starters.
Mga malas kumain yung bata niya.
Mukhang naiwan.
Si Winnie Arboleda, Buena Fe, Belga, si Ronnie Matias at saka si Leroy Hickerson. So maganda yung matchup dyan ni Tubit defending against Ron J. Buenafe, no?
Air 21, Dr. J, looking to bounce back also after a solid performance against Santa Lucia.
Pero hindi mo naman masasabi na yun, talagang maganda linaro ng Santa Lucia. As a matter of fact, today, they really played well in the first half, but they collapsed in the second half against Alaska, no? But they gave them a big fight before succumbing in the end game.
Yeah, shot very well from especially the three-point line. And here goes. Game is underway. Air 21 versus Barangay Ginebra. Ito na si Hickerson. Very unorthodox style of shooting.
Yeah, not a textbook form, pero bigla ang katitirahan.
Yun na nga eh. Minsan, pakala mo nagda-darts pero lagi nagbo-bullseye eh. And here's Brown, also a bit unorthodox, but gets the first basket here, and that's a three-point basket for Barangay Ginebra.
Well, both imports tried three-point shots immediately. We have Rudy Hatfield picking up Leroy Hickerson, who can play outside as well as inside. Not really much of posting, but he can drive strong to the back. Nice pass there to Belga, and a foul called. But he was very close from coming from the outside.
Yeah, that's right. Yun na nga eh. And also this guy, Leroy Hickerson. A lot of people are saying this is the original choice of Air 21. If it's only he arrived earlier, he met an accident back in the States before coming over here. That's why na-delay yung pagdating na dito. It could have changed a lot of things here for their campaign this conference. And Belga also playing well here for Coach Young Yao, tying this game up. Hatfield calls out a play. Miller guarded by Arboleda. Here's Yancy De Ocampo, 7 seconds to shoot for Barangay Ginebra. A twirl by Hatfield over Hickerson.
Gets a nice shooter's bounce. He really had nowhere to go. Good defense there by Hickerson. Except for blocking it, he really just played honest and good defense. 3-point shot by Belga. Got 6 in the ball game already.
And he's been taking a lot of 3-point attempts also, and he's been making a couple of 3-point passes, especially sa start ng game, no?
Yeah, alam mo, some people do not give him that